matter what you think you pull, you'll find it's not enough. No matter who you think you know, you won't get through. It's a given LA law. Someone's fast.
I am first in line, and no one is going to tell me otherwise.
Hide, I'm coming after you. No matter how the race is run, it always ends the same. Another room without a view awaits downtown. You can shake it for
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support.
What you do, I'm going to take you down. Shake hands, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowd alive. Break down, take down, you're busted. Let down your guard, honey. Just about the time you're thinking it's alright. Break down, take down, you're busted. Ow, ow. This is a town where everyone is reaching for the top. This is a place for somebody.
Did you hear about the funny army general who's always been ranks of the union? They call him Major.
No matter
Look.
where you hide, I'm coming after you. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowd tonight. Break down, take down, you're busted. Shake down, break down, honey. Just about the time you're thinking it's alright. Break down, take down, you're busted. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowded line. Break down, take down, you busted. Shake down, break down, hurry. Just about the time you think it's alright. Break down, take down, you busted. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowded line. Break down, take down, you're busted. Let down your guard, honey. Just about the time you're thinking it's alright. Break down, take down, oh, you're busted. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowded line. Break down, take down, you're busted.
Hello there.
Hey yo. No, it's definitely not Team
Hello,
America.
There you go. You can see me wearing a wig.
Hello there.
Oh, yeah.
It's Sunday.
Hello there.
Let's do this.
This stream is protected by otters.
Welcome to Otter Country.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever it might be. Hello, hello. Excuse me. Hope y'all are well. Yeah, I paused things because, yeah. All right, let me get this going again.
Did you hear about the funny army general who's always pulling pranks on his unit? They call him Major Look.
And Greg had to go and do the new thing in the intro, which now is on a 5-minute cooldown or something like that. Nobody else. The person I want to see it is not here yet, apparently. Also, Greg apparently is a mod for 6 months, celebrating his 6-month anniversary. Not sure why that says 6 months. I don't know. I've seen that come up over in Zach's chat with
Shakalaka.
Yes, very much. I didn't think you would push shiny buttons before the stream even starts, Greg. Has it been 6 months since they've had the head mod thing? Has it been that long since that's been a thing? Maybe. Huh.
My friends and I started a new band called 999 Megabytes. We still haven't got a gig yet.
Greg was the first today. Redmond is here. Good afternoon, Rob. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Taz, welcome in, mate. Wem, welcome in. Sino, welcome in. Bad Binda's here as well. All right. And anybody that might be lurking, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. All right. So yesterday was a couple of train builds, which I'm still plunk. I'm still quite pleased with this one in particular. Really like that. I shared this in some Discords, including Jang's. And a couple people over there in particular were like really, really enthralled with this one.
My brother told me about someone he saw yesterday walking up and down the high street. He had a sign with gospel verses on it from a couple of books. Apparently my response of, "Oh, the John Luke placard," wasn't an appropriate reply.
Yeah, I got some compliments on this, and I'm very happy about that. So, yay for creativity and inspired creations and train stuff. I'm so glad I had 3 of those tile pieces for the wood. That really it really topped it out. All right, today's going to be interesting. So, there's something else I need to do to finish off that 1/4 area before I move onwards, because I need to get the power plant into the space, but I have to do one other thing. So in pre-stream stuff today, I had one other piece of old, El Cheapo Amazon generic branded base plate, and I cut that into a section that I'm going to use for this project. It's a 16 by 24, and then the power plant's going to go next to this. Now, if you don't like Lego being cut, tweaked, damaged in any way, look away. Because you might not like what I've done. I took 2 straight tracks, which are going to be coming off of that other section here, the zero gap switch that I have coming up.
How did Spanish forensics track down the location of an escaped convict? Because the conquistador!
Y'all are going to tell me to pause Tangia if you keep it up when I'm trying to talk about stuff. So I have the zero gap dual switch here that's going to be coming up into this. But this is literally going to be the wall of the room. So what I've done, I took a couple of straight track pieces, right, regular connections, and I've cut them at the ends. Here's the proof. I cut these off. I cut them off using my God hands for Gundam. So what's going to happen is they're going to basically sit here like this, right? This is going to be the wall. But what I'm going to do today is get these settled in, and I'm going to build a tunnel, or like a fake tunnel here around this to make it look like these vanish off into another space. Because I think that would be kind of cool other than just having it end at a blank white wall. So that's the plan today. Well, I should actually say these ends. These are actually going to end right here because I have the other ones that overlap by 2. So these are going to be built, the tunnel's going to be built around these. Basically. The rails are going to kind of run into it. I'm going to be building block around this. And then we'll have like arches or something like that. So that's the plan for today. I need to get this done.
Question: what do you name an Asian with a broken ankle? A. Limping.
Y'all are apparently on a TTS high already today. Rob, it will be a super secret tunnel. It will indeed. All right. I want to get the track settled first. Because everything's going to be built around that.
Cut it. Cut it. It needs to be done.
Uh-huh. It did need to be done. It absolutely needed to be done.
Hello there.
Morning, Opak. Hope you're well, friend. Let's see. I find it personally kind of funny that I've cut train track pieces. Other people are like, oh my god, you cut Lego. It's just plastic. It's not the end of the world to cut plastic. There's a winner. Winner, winner. All right. And then that's going to cover the other one. Then these need to... Yeah, because the other ones will join in here. Actually, you know what I'll do? Just to make that connection point a little easier. Because it is with the Trixbricks track. I'm going to put tile right on this line. I think that might make life just a little easier to do that.
Why did Anakin turn evil? Because Obi-Wan kept joking. He'll take a can of Pepsi, Anakin of Coke. Just eat.
No, I'm not doing pen lug per se. I'm kind of doing my own technique.
Hello there.
Apparently that brings Shaq out of work. Wow, I just threw part right off the floor. Because that's what I do all the time. Shaq, I'm on before football anyway. It's all good. I'm not in a rush for football Sunday, though, because that means winter is closer. And I don't want winter yet. I still want to enjoy a little bit of summer. Just a little bit. Speaking of which, I had a really nice day at my mom's pool yesterday. The weather was perfect. I enjoyed it. All right. Yeah, it was perfect yesterday. In fact, I got a little bit of camera washes that a little bit, but I got a little bit of much needed sun yesterday. No, I don't blame you for not wanting 98. But what I had yesterday when I was out was perfect. It was like 83 and blue sky, which it is again today. But yeah, yesterday was a perfect swim day for me, and I totally took advantage of it. And my aunt and uncle came over as well, who I don't usually get to see very often. And we had some steak for dinner, steak on the grill. My stepdad made some of that. So that was enjoyable. So it was a good day. It was definitely a good day.
We have a bloke at work. Whenever he is asked a question, he always sits in silence for a minute or so before he answers. We call him Remembrance Day.
All right, this section right here, I'm going to do in tile just to make that connection point work a little bit better. Oh, nobody actually did a hydrate, so I get a chance to show this off. I'm going to hydrate for myself. Yeah, who remembers the Calypso that I was hawking a year or two ago? Been a little bit since I've had those.
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. All right. All right, this should be the basis for the track. All right, so that's how it's going to be. That's going to, right there, you see the cuts. Like, that's going to be where the tunnel section will be. So that's what we're going to work on building up here. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but I've got my locomotive here, so I can use this to kind of create an idea of how tall I want the tunnel to be, right? 'Cause it's going to need to be over this to make it feel at least somewhat realistic. All right, I'm going to continue what I had on the other side where I've got basically just a bunch of concrete. And then the tunnel will come up out of that. And then I'll do the same here. We're going to have a bit of a rise up here. So let's see. I should have arch pieces. See, I'm not sure I don't think I want to do these.
Hello there.
Workspace, welcome in. I should have the other style of the half arch. I just remember where I put it. Say he's just a friend. Alright, we'll those out because I can use those. Ooh. Is this going to be? No, that'll definitely work for one, but it won't work for two. I know I've got them somewhere because I had them for Castle Evil stuff. Yeah, Taz, how's packing going? Are you still working through that process? Let's see, these are all smaller ones. Oh, there's one. I know I've got more of these somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do.
Ninja vanish.
Yeah, that's the new one I just made this morning. All right, those will work. I can use that. They're older gray, but I don't care. I'll blend it in. I wonder if I could even do. All right, no, that won't work.
Hello there.
Hi, Kat. Good morning. No, it doesn't contain fire and lava. No. I have these little, a couple of these little burp, or whatever these ones were, these small ones that were on the wall at one point. I could do it like this, where it looks like the train's going in from the side like that. That'd be kind of fun. And then build a little bit more off of this. Oh, no worries, Kat. I'm working on a section that's going to be like a little train tunnel. All right, I'm going to have a couple of arches, or an arch that's going to go up and around. So just for a quick visual. Something
Hello,
like this.
everyone.
Hey there, Amberlia_builds. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 46 months. That's super awesome of you.
Hi, Amberlia. Thank you.
We have a lad in our cricket club who hasn't caught a single ball in each our last 5 matches. So we call him Lem Sip, because he couldn't catch a cold.
All right, Amberlia sneaking in with a resub. Holy crap, 48 months. Wow. Amberlia, thank you so much. That's so awesome of you. Thank you. Cheers to that. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right, my mountain building skills and all that stuff are kind of crap. I'm gonna see how this goes.
Anyway, because I say anyway all the time.
Hey TJ, there's a new thing for you. I think it's on cooldown right now, though. I have a ton of these dark bluish gray 1x2s, so I might as well just use some of them.
CZZZ.
Hey there, Clipsy's
Hi,
Bricks.
Clipsy.
Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 46 months. That's super awesome of you.
That is super awesome. All right, I'll get another one out. We'll do that. Timing. Thank you, Clipsy. 46 months. Let's freaking go. That's probably zombie Clipsy. It is only 7 a.m. there. Thank you, Clipsy. Cheers.
I just like playing with it.
That's right. All right, so I can do that. It's 12:30 in the morning, Cam Barrick. Say no, thanks for staying up late to hang out for a few. There's the hydrate from Rob. Thank you, Rob. I saved it. Clipsy, I'm building up a tunnel space. And I cut rail pieces. Look. Bad me. Bad Brooks bricks. Oh my god.
Good morning, Otter Country Brooks
Hey
50
there,
Wave.
Organized Oblivion. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 15 months. That's super awesome of you.
Guess we're doing another one. And it's a hype train. All right, I want a different color. I'm sick of grabbing those ones. Organized, welcome in, friend. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub, buddy. This one's for you. Cheers. All right, I need to change out these tiles in the middle here.
Hello there.
Well, actually, no, I don't. I don't need to do that. All right, let me try building up some of the black here.
Hello there.
No strings to food. A full stomach's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other meal. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna fold you up. Never gonna take small bites. Never gonna fork around and desert you. Never gonna make you starve. Never gonna say I'm full. Never gonna waste a slice and hurt you. Amber Lion, thank you so much. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. Seriously did not have to do that. That was back when Greg actually liked pizza and was like Pizza Kingdom.
This morning I washed the car with our son. Next time I'm using a sponge.
God. That sounds horrible. I want to build up a section of the black here to get an idea of how this is going to work. Because the black is part of what's going to be the hidden magic of this whole thing. Not perfect, but that'll work. Right? So I'm going to build up a black wall here. There's going to be a small bit of track that's going to go through there, but that's okay. I can deal with that. So it's going to look like it's going into a tunnel. I believe Dave will be streaming, Cat. He's the second quote-unquote stop on the alert ray train today, but he's going to be at his usual time.
We have a bloke at work who asks and answers his own questions, so we call him Q&A.
No, you just get a head shake. You get a head shake for that.
Ninja vanish.
Okay. All right. So you hear the ninja vanish in that clip. Does anybody know where that came from? If you know where that came from, you get points. I'll give you some points. I will give you points if you know where that came from. Let me do it one more time just so you can hear it. I'll do it one more time.
Ninja vanish.
Anybody have any thoughts on where that came from? No, Rob, not even close. No. It's a vaguely obscure reference. I will say that. All right, I'll give another second or two here. Well, the hype train's dying out, so I'll do it right after the hype train dies. Okay. Level 2 hype train. Thank you, everybody, for resubs and bits and all that. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Who remembers or who has seen the original, well, not the original, but part 2 of the original 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies? The one that was called Secret of the Ooze. Who has seen that? It's from that. There's a sequence when they go to a lab because they want to get they want to try to go get some of the what they call the ooze, the mutagen, because Splinter reveals to them, right, about where they came from with that, what happened after they see a report. So they go, and there's one left, right, because the scientists been emptying everything out, and then the Foot Clan with their other temporary leader shows up, and they get into a little scuffle, and then he goes to throw a bomb, and he says "Ninja vanish," and they poof up in smoke and vanish while the turtles are coughing. But when I had been thinking of it, and I hadn't had a chance to do that little clip I wanted to do until this morning, so that's where
Ninja vanish.
came from. Right, so there's the effect you're gonna get. Right, imagine behind my hand and all that, it's all white because the wall is white. Right, if I'm gonna build this up, so it's gonna look like it disappears into a tunnel. I'm gonna build up a little bit more around here as well, just to get a little bit more of an impression. But yeah, I think this effect will work. Let's see, how tall is it? No worries, Opak. Thanks for stopping in. Hope that Opak Co. That's so weird to say that. Opak Co. goes okay today. All right, definitely need to get more height on this.
It is a 5-minute walk from my house to the bar, but a 45-minute walk from the bar to my house, the difference is staggering.
Mm-hmm. I've done that. I did that walk before when I was a college student. Not that often, but I remember doing it a couple times. Should be 15. Thank you. All right, now I got these back on the level. right, so lime green says 15. All right, so these are 4, 9. So I need to go up a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to get these back on the same level as well. So I'll put these in here. Yep, Stand Up to Cancer is coming up soon, guys, in a few weeks. And from what I can see on the Discord, there's a bunch of people that have signed up for taking part this year, which is always good to see. You know, Brian Saviano, who coordinates and oversees the whole thing, is very excited about it. As always, has set a very lofty goal this year. And I will be taking part in that. I have not yet come up with I haven't come up yet with what I want to do for like milestones and stuff. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, no pentagrams on here. I'm not using those. All right, yeah, that should work where I've got it like that. That'll be good. Yeah, that'll give me the height that I want. I wonder if I have any old gray. I do. It's a good time to use these up. Yeah, I know, Taz. Unfortunately, the timing for you just didn't quite work out. Circumstances, right? That happens. I'm sure that the team would have loved to have you on as a part of it. Do I want to even have that in the middle? Partly yes, partly no. Or still experimenting just to get an idea of what I really want to do here. Actually, I could do that. I kind of like that thought better in a way. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. I'm just going to put one of these in here to hold this up for a minute so it doesn't separate. Ooh. Yeah, I think I like this, actually. I kind of like that idea. Because I could put like a little thing in the middle. Greg would know. Inspired by Robin Hood bricks, like a little diamond or something like that. In fact, I'm going to do it right this second just to show you guys what I'm thinking. Right, so I could just do something like that, like they just built these arches and like whatever, something like that. Yeah, I think so. I think it just looks a little bit better that way. All right, I'm going to build up more of the black because that's what's really going to help give me more of that perspective too. This is the time to use up some of these larger ones I've got sitting around too. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is just, it's a small thing I'm working on here, but it is something that I kind of view as a necessary to finish off that area. Friday night, I did publish, I had published a short. Technically, it's a short, but it shows my industrial area, the city, and where it stands right now. So if anybody's curious about how that project is going, how everything looks in situ, go check out my YouTube channel and check out that video. You know what else I could do? Yeah, I could think about something like that too. If I can figure out how to make it work right with parts I have. I will say the thing about this is it's going to be in a corner that won't be seen a lot once I get everything else going. So if I take this off, where the hell did I grab one of those? So what happens when I have all my things mixed together? All right, fine, I'll just do this, just for an effect. All right, more black. All right, I think that should get me to right. There's that there's the black for the depth perception. All right. What else do I have up here? Another one of them. The spin that I never go into. Ooh. That could be fun to use. Look at this random part. That could be fun to build in. Yeah, all right. Instead of this. Come on, without breaking the entire thing. Come on. Build up a little bit more rock around it. Yeah, this is like the perfect width too, right? 6 wide. So I could build up a little bit more around it. Apologies for the big, huge mess, guys, that's piling up around the cameras. It's the nature of the process, you know? I think I have a 3 in here too. I do. For a little bit of support structure back here. Let's build that up. Be the same. Just want to say another thank you to everybody that's hanging out and or lurking today. I do appreciate that. just for the sake of some diversity in using parts, right? So I don't know where else I'm going to use that anyway, so I think it'll work kind of cool here. A little slope and just build in some more sloping. Yeah, I remember where I got it. It's just one of those things I randomly have. Yeah, TJ, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is I needed something else to. I want to give it a little bit more depth. That's why I decided I wanted to do this. All right, I can put a little bit of plants or something here. All right, that can work. Blinko. $300,000 bricks? Good lord. All right, yeah, that's not a problem. I can boost it up one more. I like the effect that gives that, though. Put that back on there. 150 different elements. Ooh. All right, I need to level this up.
I Onker had a fight in a toilet. Some serious shit went down.
As they're coming up in a few minutes, guys, it'll be a 3-minute song. I will take a break once that ad hits. A little stretch break. So I don't mind that having a little bit of a slope over like that. But I don't have my connection point here either now. If I do that. Yeah, but that looks weird. Expand the colors, masonry brick. It's a shitload of them. Yeah, I've got quite a few in various colors, Taz. In drawers underneath me here.
I had diarrhea the other day. I could give a stiff shirt.
It's not fun having that. See, if I go back like this. All right, guys, ads are coming up in about a minute.
I got arrested for stealing an entire collection of encyclopedias. I said to the police, hang on, I can explain everything.
Yep. Yep. All right, folks, ads are about to start. So I'm going to take a break for a second here. Stretch.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support.
God, I'm only watching the game, controlling it. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I bet you watch. I would invite you, but the queens we use would not excite you. So you better go back to your bars, your temples.
All right, that should be done momentarily. Let's get back to this. I'm trying to build up some rock work along this side now. Everybody that stayed in for the ads, thank you for your support. I do appreciate that very much. Actually, you know what I could do? Do a little arch in here on the side. Sounds of silence. No worries, Greg. Yeah, Tutor is a fantastic build, TJ. I don't blame you for wanting to do it. It is just so good. I enjoyed putting Shopping Street together. I really did. But Tutor Corner is just something else. I think everybody loved Tutor Corner. You're building Tutor right now, Amberlight? Oh, that's awesome. Tutor is just so good. Disturb the sound. Silence.
Take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell.
Yeah, Taz, I think you'll enjoy it too. It's such a good build. All right, let me show you guys this because it's coming along. just try to do like some sense of rock work. I'm not the best at this, right? But just the impression of stuff. I wanted to get that part in there because I think it just leaves a little bit of cool factor to it in a different way. All right. Let's do this top part in gray. And I'm not overly concerned about it being perfect because it's going to be, again, in a corner where it won't really be that visible. I just want to get the impression of what it is. And I think it's looking pretty good. All right, one more level of black. All right, get a few of these cheap slope things out just for a little bit more effect. Put this away. I think I'm done with all these.
My friend made fun of me when I told her I was making a car out of spaghetti. You should have seen the look on her face when I drove pasta.
Jesus. Oh.
Hello there.
Hey, Hagar.
Build is looking good there, Matt, and hi, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Actually, why don't I just, I'll just finish off this side right here because it's next to the power plant anyway.
They kept asking where they were being stationed, and I kept telling them, we fought.
No, Hagar, it's a faux fake tunnel with a black wall. Because it's literally this end is gonna be against a wall, a physical wall. So it's gonna look like this, right? Just the impression that they're going off into something. Just like that. That's the idea. All right, actually, I could have just done that because I'm just gonna finish off the top. Make this easy on myself. R.I.P. Bonnie Tyler. Left us just this week, last week. Yeah, I'm from that generation, Hagar. I know Wile E. Coyote. I know. There is a very surprise one that happened here in the States overnight that was unexpected. I don't want to go into politics per se, but I'm not necessarily weeping about that. I'll say, Rob, I'm looking forward to seeing the trash can guy win the by-election. I've seen a few things talking about it, and it makes me smile. If he can beat that moron Farage, that would be great. I know it's not out of the realm of possibility, which is why it's hilarious. All right, do a little bit of greebling here. Yeah, like, didn't everybody else stand down? Bye, TJ. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Like, everybody else, every other political party stood down. They're not challenging, right? I assume we'll see TJ tomorrow, guys. At around 8 Eastern, 7 Central time is when he's usually on Mondays.
Hello there.
That actually is appropriate because TJ just left. Also, hi, KO. Apparently, KO clicking the buttons, seeing what's new. Hey, Ringbolt, how are you, friend? No worries. I saw you're on. So I appreciate that. Oh, it's that LOL Lego guy. Yeah, I don't like those ones being in there. So it looks weird. I'm just doing a little bit of track dribbling right now, guys, but this will be done shortly. Do 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 do. Yes, indeed.
My IFE says my salads are dry. This will definitely need a dressing.
Loosen up.
Oh, Taz must be on his phone. Typos. All right, you know what? I want to put a little bit of brown in there too, just because. I love that effect that I did before. It's very packed up, right? Is your laptop packed up too, Taz? Like the whole thing, not just the equipment? Gotcha. I'm not unhappy with this at all. I think this is probably as good as I could have expected. Get this stuff out of the way. All right, again, this is going to be literally in the corner. There's going to be a wall here, a physical wall, and a physical wall here in my space. So this is literally going to be a corner. And there'll be tracks that attach here that come off of that oil tanker section that I had done. Right? So the height's there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it gives the impression and well enough for what I want. It's like the sides. The sides here are a little awkward compared to how the middle splits out evenly like this, but I'm okay with that. I don't want it to look absolutely perfect. I want it to look a little slightly off, and it does that. I have no problem with that. And it'll get the effect that I want.
Hey there, Nebulosity. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 46 months. That's super awesome of you.
It is. Hi, Ned. Thanks, dude. $46 freaking months. Let's go. Cheers. Ugh. Oh, God. Say no worries. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, a good rest. Take care. No, it's not a magic tunnel, KO. It's literally going to be a corner piece in my physical room. There's a wall here. There's a physical wall here. It's just the idea is that trains just go into the tunnel. That's all it is. It's just a fake tunnel, just for the look, just to finish off that space. That's all I care about. It's just to finish things off a little bit. Yeah, right on. Right on.
Hello there.
Yes, grumble indeed. Have a good night, Say No. Take care.
You don't want to touch it more than you have to.
No, you don't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to do to this. It does what I want it to do. As long as I can get these connected and it fits in there, which it should, and that the power plant's going to sit right next to it here, which is kind of a funny concept that it built into it like that.
And tweet, 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 tweet.
I did. Yeah, I don't know. We might wrap early today, guys. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do. I didn't know how long this might take me to work on, and I was able to finish it faster than I expected. It just works. Not really any kind of mills or anything at work here, just train track and a tunnel. All right, but what we can do, I'm gonna bring up Blue Brick. So give me 1 second here. And we'll have a look.
Hello there.
Hi, Ams. Look, tunnel. Train tunnel. Look at that. All right, this application just takes a minute to open up here, guys, so just bear with me for a minute. It's all that it takes forever to open up. Go figure. There we go. Okay. All right. Where's my scene for Blue Brick? There we go. All right. Let me adjust this window just a little bit so y'all can still see me. Okay. Open up the city. And I'm going to talk about where everything stands. All right, so this is the area that's been worked on. Okay. Obviously, the cargo and container yard, I still have a little bit to finalize with that. You got 2 shiny Mewtwo's. Nice. Congratulations. Clap, clap. Yay. Go have fun. Do the raids, Ems. Capture more good stuff. So I have to do a little bit more with the cargo and container yard, the harbor space, just to finalize it because there's a few things that still are outstanding. It's not fully done yet. That will probably happen offline. The cranes are done, although I had to revise this section down here where the yellow section is because I'm moving that big crane right there, and the tracks, the rails that are going to hold it on, are not situated correctly. So I have to tweak it just a little bit. That crane is also done. And then we have the third one over here. That's all done. I gotta do some shipbuilding too. Some SHIP, not poo, shipbuilding. So I have a hull from Greg that he gave me a while back, and I have a larger one I want to use for a couple things. So that's upcoming projects. The chemical plant is done, and it's in there. The tanker field is done, and it's in there. Brooks tweaking, that's right. So the part that I just did, whoops. I actually want to change this. The part that I actually just did is right up here, right? I didn't actually build it into the plan here, but this right here is going to be where the tunnel is, right? The power plant is going to be right next to it. And again, this all is physical wall. This literally ends right in that corner of my closet space in that room. And then this is where that section juts out as well. So once I get this in there, the tunnel, so I get this in there, I'll put the power plant in, and that entire space is set. It's in there. It ain't going anywhere. So then, what's next? Factory builds. One of them is the cat food factory, which I designed in Bricklink Studio a year ago. So that's a build still to come. And then the second one that I want to do, that's actually going to be, I've decided a Lego coffee mug factory, because I think that'd be kind of fun. And I have a whole bunch of them to use. So that's going to be another thing. I haven't, again, decided if I want to do a studio design for that first, or if I just want to freehand. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But these two are the next things to go into that space. Then I have the rail section to extend out. This is going to be complicated right here. I'm not sure how the section will work out with the curves and all that, but we'll see. But then going further, I do have to start doing some roads. So I have a whole bunch of these pending for that process. But then I start putting in modular buildings and other projects that have been done. Right? So my entertainment center and Monorail station I have to build out again. That's gonna be a little complicated because of the train track coming through. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I have to see how this layout goes before anything else happens. But yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff that's going to go in. I will have to build the Lego Museum modular because that's going to go in here at some point. And I have the Lumi Art Gallery. Those are going to go next to each other for that nice little section here. The hospital, fire department, my veterinarian doctor. That's going to be all in this corner here. Rob, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Over here will be kind of the corner with skyscrapers. And Assembly Square may go in here as well. Brick Bank may go in here. I have some other stuff here as placeholders. The Lumi Skate Shop and the Skate Park I'm going to put down here. The Boxing Club will go in here. I have my gas and wash shell station that'll go down here. Some other stuff. The regular modular buildings. Tudor Corner Shopping Street Boutique Hotel. Boutique Garden in here. I still haven't fully decided on that Performing Arts Center. That's still on my shelf back there that I need to get back to and finish at some point. But that's if I can make this other section out here work properly. If I can't, it'll just be the Boutique Gardens. No, Hagar, I'm mixing Lumi in. Lumi brick sets are going in here, as well as Rio bricks. Like the Rio brick sets may go in this area somewhere as well. So there's going to be Lumi, Lego, Rio bricks at the very least in here. There may be other stuff too. I'm not mixing bricks together, but there will be other non-Lego sets in here. So it will look a little bit more diverse in that way. But yeah, again, this is my physical space. Right? I can't do more than this. And it's going to get used up kind of quickly once I start getting stuff in there. This part has taken a while, but that's okay. Getting these things in, well, getting the modulars in there on this side won't be a big deal. I just have to build some roads and stuff. And then I'm going to have to work the monorail in. That's going to be a challenge. In a way. I'm going to have to get a bunch more of those plays off of Amazon so I can cut and do Mills Place for the back areas. And then, I didn't have it down here, but depending on how the monorail works, back here, I may put in those residential facades against the wall.
Hello there.
As well. Hi, Urban. Welcome in. So I've got a little bit of space for those too, potentially. So that's where things stand, guys. A corner is being kind of finished off, but there's still a lot of things to go. But there may be some forward progress getting going once I get some of this stuff finalized. We'll see. We shall see. All right. I'm going to wrap it a little early today. I'm getting hungry too. I want to get a bite to eat. I'm just super happy about this. It does what I want it to do. That's what matters.
We have a lad at work. His name is Hunter. But because he is a vegetarian, we call him the Gatherer.
All right. Once I have this in place, I'll probably do some screenshot or some pictures and all that and share it on the Discord. So watch for that stuff. Once I get this and the power plant in place, there'll probably be a bigger city update. Not just a 30-second thing.
We throwing tomatoes. Ooh, we throwing tomatoes. Ooh, we throwing tomatoes.
Boo indeed. Yeah. All right. I have a raid target in mind. See, are they still? Looks like they're still going. Yep. Okay. All right, folks. It is a pleasure as always. Thank you for being here and resubs, all that stuff, gift subs, bits, and everything you guys do is always super appreciated. Seriously, I can never thank you enough. Today is Sunday, so you know, KO, just because you did that.
Fart, fart, fart.
I farted. It smelled. Excuse me.
Anyway, thanks, guys. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Dave, Map and Miles will be on tonight. Actually, it's part of the Alert Raid Train. I think Nathan Bills thinks is actually going to be on before him, and Nathan will raid the Dave. But Dave will be on at 8 p.m. Eastern time or so. He might start a few minutes early so Nathan can actually get ready to raid to him.
Dave Brooks waving hand.
Hey there, Aussie_Adam_Bricks. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 13 months. That's super awesome of you.
Hi, Adam. Thank you for the resub. For 13 months, I appreciate that. Do you mind if I do a gummy next time? Because I'm actually getting ready to raid out. But I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was very awesome of you for that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so Dave's coming up tonight, guys. Tomorrow is Monday, so Macy M's Coaster Bricks, depending on how she feels after her busy weekend of doing Pokemon Go Fest. TJ will be on as well around 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, maybe a little earlier. We'll see. Make sure everybody supports everybody. And then Tuesday, I expect to be back on around 6 p.m. Eastern time. And hopefully that LOL guy will be back to actually hang out.
LOL Lego.
We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, let's do a raid. If I can type. You can blame Greg for that. I happen to finish my project early, so you know. Plus, I'm hungry and I have to go shopping too. But I want to get back and relax this afternoon as well. All right. We're going to go raid Mizo. Newer person on Twitch, doing some good stuff. Rated me. Let's return the favor to him. Copy message, guys. At least stay with me for the raid. I appreciate it. It's always good to support your streamer on a raid. Bring the numbers over and raid with some community that way. You can hit the raider in afterwards. Sometimes that happens, so definitely understand that. I will be, because I'm going to grab some food and then go shopping. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Hopefully, I will see you back here on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Support all the friends everywhere. Take care, guys. Bye.